points are the hardest thing to get. That's why they give you 3 points when you make them and stuff. And so it's just one of those, when you put them up, it's whether you're getting it just inside that rim is where they always tell you to aim the ball at. And when it goes, it's a matter of whether it hits that rim just nice and falls in, or it's just going to hit it and bounce straight up and cause all the rebounds. But they have been doing a decent job getting the ball outside. The beautiful no-look pass with 2:22 left in the second period there was phenomenal for them. Put it out there, get it out to the right side off the three-point line, put it in.
Well, we certainly want to encourage you to stay with us for the second half of this game, and then we've got an incredible matchup between the Sholo Cougars and the Snowflake Lobos here. I did have an opportunity to speak with Coach Andy Wood for the Snowflake Lobos. We'll play that interview before we go to that game here after this one. But what we'll do is we'll take it back to the studio for a 2-minute timeout. Lucy, we're going to take it back to you for 2 minutes. You're listening to Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. Lucy, back to you.
All right, you're clear.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
When it comes to the internet, more megabits equals more speed. And that means better streaming of movies, better downloads, better online gaming, better everything. And Cable One high-speed internet gives you more bits for your buck than CenturyLink. Just take it from the Wall Street Journal. They reported that Cable One is a best value for high-speed internet. And in your area, we're the #1 value. So if you want more speed for your money, here's the value you're looking for.
Cable One, it's just common sense.
We know cars and trucks at Williams Brothers Auto Service. Our certified mechanics employ today's latest automotive technology and are equipped to handle all major and minor auto repair services on foreign and domestic vehicles. Locations in Sholo and Snowflake.
Triple threat high school sports coverage. Radio, TV, internet. Only at Power 95.7.
Eight, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. Welcome, everyone. My name is Jean Barton alongside Hugh Keeler. Hugh, thank you so much for joining me here tonight. It's great to have you here over here at Cougar Gymnasium. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight as we head to the second half of the girls game here, and then we're going to be looking at an exciting matchup for the boys game.
You know, Gene, I'm happy to be here. Glad you asked me to come out and get another chance here to go through and kind of help out the station broadcasting the games, the high school kids, and you know, kind of help everybody, you know, see more and more, because, you know, with the live streaming that we'll be able to do, and all of the listeners and watchers out there able to actually spread the word about the ball games, whether it's football, basketball, baseball. Get it spread out here on the mountain, let everybody see.
That's right, and of course you're listening here live on Power 95.7 Hot FM, and then we're going to stream. We're streaming live right now on our YouTube channel. Our website's having a bit of an issue, not sure what's happening there, but we'll figure that out. But streaming live on our YouTube channel, which is KWKM Power 95.7. You can watch the YouTube stream there, and of course a replay on cable channel 72 next week. We'll keep you posted as to when you can watch that. All right, it looks like the score right now, 24-8. The Lady Lobos on top. Cougars have the ball. Driving it around the corner is Devin. Devin's bringing it over. Bounce pass over to Sierra. Sierra back over to Devin, and guess what? Tori Flake reached in there, tipped it off, driving it down, going for a rebound, and boom! She gets it in. That was beautiful, Hugh.
Absolutely makes the steal. Able to take the ball, drive it the length, and put it up for a layup. 2 points.
All right, here comes the ball, and the Cougars have the ball, trying to drive it into the corner. It's bounced off. The Cougars, the Lady Lobos now have it. Tori Flake driving it down. And boom, over to Ellie Flake. And the Lobos have it underneath the basket. Ball's rolling around on the court, actually. They've gotten back hold of it, trying to... Oh, wow, bounce pass almost stolen by the Cougars. Tori Flake driving in, and boom, she runs right into Alex Sandoval. Alex falls down on her back. She's not hurt, but the whistle's blown.
You know, Gene, on these charges, that's one of the things I haven't quite been able to figure out. They say that the defender has to be stationary and not move, and in order not to draw the charge, makes an offensive charge. And that defender for sure wasn't moving. She got plowed over.
She sure did. Looks like we had a shot attempt there by the Lobos. A three-point shot, tipped off the rim. It didn't go anywhere except out of bounds. And it looks like we had a timeout.
Quick timeout called.
Timeout. We'll keep it right here. We've got 6:55 left here in this third quarter. The score now, the Lady Lobos really taking a lead on this, 26-8. They are really getting a lot of those shots in. It's really showing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's, you know, Gene, that's pretty much what it is in basketball, is you put up a shot and it bounces around. You always want to make sure you get the rebounds, and if your offensive rebounds are nothing and your defensive rebounds kind of are small, it's kind of not a good thing for you, because at that point in time, the other team's always getting more shots than you, and the more shots you get, the more you're going to make.
That's true. Bounce pass, inbound pass from the Lady Lobos. Tori Flake has it going for a three-point shot. Bounces off the rim. I thought she had it, but she didn't. It looks like Devin for the Sholo Cougars, Devin Zatar got it, got her hands on the ball, and then she sort of fell sideways, but it's now Cougar ball. Great defense on her part. Inbound pass. She throws it over to Shy Wheeler. Shy back to Devin. Devin down. And a big pass across court over to Alex. Alex going inside for 2 points, bounces off the backboard. No good. Now the Lobos have it. Tori Flake, big pass, more into the left-hand deep corner over to Breckley Tanner. Breckley Tanner passes it over to Audrey Livingston. Audrey back out to Tori Flake, and Tori gets it out of bounds. The ball and Tori go out of bounds.
Yeah, missed pass there on Snowflake there. Ball missed. Tori Flake has just continued to bounce, and she was unable to get it and put it back into play.
All right, here come the Cougars. Devin has it, trying to get it in. She passes it over to Sunny Reedhead. Haven't called Sunny's name yet here this afternoon or this evening. Sunny passes it back over to Devin. Devin back to Sunny. Sunny going for 3 points, but I could already tell when she threw that ball up in the air, it was off a little bit to the right, and it did not get in the back. Ball out of bounds, but now still Cougar ball.
Yeah, Kylie Tregaskis did a great play as she saw the ball was going to go out of bounds, and she quickly threw it against the Snowflake player to allow the ball to be saved to go back to Sholo on that.
Sholo has the ball surrounded in the corner by the Lobos, trying to get underneath the basket. Attempt at a shot. It's not high enough. And now it's Lobo ball. Tori Flake has it, driving it down back in the deep corner. And the ball kind of goes to the backboard, not high enough to even get near the basket. Underneath the basket, there's a shot attempt by Ellie Flake, but the shot's no good, and the whistle's blown.
Yeah, Ellie Flake had the ball pretty much on the back side of the backboard on there, and she just made an attempt and decided she'd lean back just a little bit and put the ball up, and when she leaned back, she got fouled by Sholo Cougar and puts her on the line there for free throws.
And the first one is good. Nothing but net on that one, Hugh.
Not at all. She's got a nice little release and stuff, so you just sit there and watch her. Anybody who's watching on YouTube, you can just see her when she releases it. It's just a nice, smooth rhythm release as she puts that ball up there.
Back for shot number 2. Let's see if she can do it again. And, ooh, bounces around the rim. It's no good. Lobos still have the ball. That is Ellie Flake trying to drive it inside the paint. Bounces off the rim. It's no good. Shot attempt. Tori Flake thinking about going for 3 points. Attempts to go for 2 points. It's no good. Cougars now have the ball, and there they go all down, and that's Devin Zatar driving the Cougars down to their end of the court. And bounce pass, big bounce pass. They almost lost it. 3-point attempt from the outside from Shy Wheeler. It's no good, and looks like Tori Flake had the ball, and the whistle was blown.
Ball actually went out of bounds before Tori Flake could actually get to it. Ball went off of one of the players for Snowflake, causing it to come over here as Tori Flake was trying to chase it down and just wasn't able to get to it before it went out of bounds.
Inbound pass for the Cougars. Three-point shot attempt there by Shy Wheeler. Bounces off the rim and into the hands of the Lobos. Looks like it's Nikita Holmes that had it, drove it down, and we've got a beautiful shot there for the Lobos, Hugh.
Absolutely, another 3-point shot there by number 22 for Snowflake. She was just out there, saw it, put the ball up there exactly the way she needed to, got some elevation to get a little more strength and oomph behind the ball, and it was nothing but net.
That's Breckley Tanner making that three-pointer, bringing the score 30-8. The Lady Lobos over the Sholo Lady Cougars. And here we go, Lobos driving it in. And a three-point attempt on the outside by Michaela Hall. Bounces off the rim, it's no good. Cougars now have the ball. They can't quite figure it out. Lobos have it, and almost a jump ball there, and it is a jump ball.
Yeah, the ball was bouncing around a little bit here and there and got caught between a Snowflake and a Sholo Cougar, and before the Sholo Cougar could pull the ball away, they called the jump ball. Of course, luckily, at that point in time, possession error was done towards Sholo at that time.
Ball went out so far out of the bounds into the hallway. Looks like a junior high student maybe picked that one up. All right, Lobos bringing it back down. And here they come, passing it over, getting it into the deep right corner, going for three. It's no good. Gets off of the rim there, and that is Breckley Tanner once again, trying to keep that ball in place. She throws it back in, and the Lobos do keep the ball.
Yeah, Breckley Tanner went up. Good hustle by her. She pulled the ball, threw it up against Ashley Tapia to make it still Snowflake ball as it went off of Ashley.
All right, attempt now by Michaela Hall to try to get that ball in the basket, and it didn't go anywhere. The whistle was blown, but it's still Lobo ball.
Yeah, fighting for the rebounds and stuff. Goes off a Sholo Cougar out of bounds. Gives the ball back to Snowflake here underneath the basket.
All right, it looks like we have got Breckley Tanner doing that inbound pass. She gets it over to Emily Ballard. Wow, looks like, almost a jump ball, and the ball goes flying out of bounds between a Cougar and a Lobo. Is that Cougar ball now?
Yeah, they call it a foul on number 14, Madison Maxwell.
For the Cougars?
Yeah, against the Cougars there. Oh, no, I'm sorry, actually. My bad. It was number 14 on Snowflake.
All right, it's easy to get those rosters mixed up. Trust me, I am telling you. All right, being driven down the court by Kyra Villalba, threw it underneath the basket, basically. So when you throw it underneath, it's not going to go in. But now she's at the free throw line, Hugh.
Yeah, when she was trying to make a shot on the basket, there is what they called it. She was fouled and missed, so she's going to go to the line for two free throws.
Is that Devin Zatar at the free throw line, number 11?
No, it's number 10, Kyra.
So that Villalba. Is Kyra Villalba, is how I figured out how to say her name. The shot is up, and it's no good. It's way short, actually. And 3:45 left here in the third quarter. And inbound coming in from the Lobos and traveling by the Lady Lobos in the form of Breckley Tanner, trying to bring that ball across the court to their side, and they're not going to make it. So it's going to be Cougar ball now. We're going to have an inbound pass from Devin. Devin gets it in. She gets it over to Maya Gruler. Wow. Oh, do we have a jump ball? We do. Maya and Emily Ballard both had their hands on that ball. Neither one was going to let go, Hugh.
Yeah, Emily Ballard lost the number there real quick.
Maya Gruler.
tied up Maya quickly with that, and able to get the jump ball and possession arrow more towards Snowflake, so they get the ball to bring it back in.
All right, Emily made another attempt at a basket. The ball circled around and did not go in. Now, once again, is another jump ball?
No, I think they're going to call a foul. Number 11, Devin Zatar, was going for the ball, and one of the Snowflake players came down from behind her and kind of brought her down, kind of like a tackle there, horse collar they'd call it.
Well, the girls aren't shy down there, that's for sure. It's now Cougar ball. Is that Devin bringing it down? I think it is. It is. Here she comes. And nice pass attempt over to Kyra. Kyra does a bounce pass, and excellent job. It's in the basket. Shy Wheeler makes 2 points for the Lady Cougars, bringing their score to 10. It's 30-10.
Yeah, that was...
The Lady Lobos over the Lady Cougars. Lobo ball now, and they're bringing it in. Bounce pass, trying to get it underneath the basket. They can't get anywhere. Great defense by the Cougars, and the whistle's blown, Hugh.
Sholo called it, or I'm sorry, Snowflake Lobos called a quick timeout. They didn't want to get the 5-second violation as someone's holding on to the ball too long. From the ball being turned over.
All right, we'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening.
We're coming up on 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Cougar Gymnasium for live action here for basketball. Lady Lobos leading this one 30-10. They've got the ball circling around the outside. Tori Flake has it now back over to Ellie Flake. She goes for 3 points. It's no good. Bounces off the rim. The Cougars have it. And here we've got Shy Wheeler driving it down. Goes for an attempt for a basket. It's no good. The Lobos have it, and the whistle's blown.
Yeah, palming against Snowflake. Basically over under is what they can also call it. Ball gets bounced a little too high and stuff, so you bring your hand up over the top of the ball to bring it back down, and it's called palming of the ball. Turns it over to Sholo Cougars.
All right, the whistle is blown. We've got 2:19 left here in this third quarter. We want to thank Dan, the man Grubner, for bringing us the live video streaming on our YouTube channel, KWKM Power 95.7. And it looks like another jump ball.
Yeah, not much that Sholo could have done on that one. Devin Zatar was pretty much sitting on the ground when the ball landed up in her lap, and she had two Snowflake people standing over the top of her. Good thing is, possession arrow was pointing towards Sholo.
All right, Cougars have the ball. Big cross-court pass. Bounce pass inside. Almost lose it to the Cougars. And we have Alex Sandoval turned around, tried to go for an inside shot. It was no good. Bounced off the rim. Cougars still have it. And that's Devin trying to bounce it around. Getting some directions here from Lissa McVeigh to her teammates. And the whistle's blown.
Yeah, they tried to set up a screen. Trying to find number 21, Ashley Tapia, tried to set up a screen, and unfortunately she didn't stop in time and actually ran into the defender of Snowflake instead of the Snowflake defender running into her.
Tori Flake just brought the ball down, passed it over to Ellie Flake, and the ball gets over into the right-hand corner into the hands of Melissa Ike. And now underneath the basket and making a beautiful two-pointer was number 12, Nikita Ohms.
Yeah, she good hustle on Nikita Ohms. She was able to go through, bring down the rebound and put it back up.
All right, an attempt there once, twice by the Lady Cougars trying to get that ball in the basket. And it's no good. And now we have Devin has fallen down. The whistle's blown.
Yeah, the ball ended up basically right in her hands, and she was shocked because she was just picking herself up off the ground, and she ended up getting fouled as she looked up and had the ball.
Cougars have it, and we've got a shot attempt there by Alex Sandoval, and the whistle's blown.
Yeah, going to call the foul on number 12 of Snowflake. She was in a shooting. So Alex Sandoval, as she was in the midst of shooting, number 12 from Snowflake.
That's Nikita Ohms.
Looks like she got a hold of her arm, just a little touch on the arm, brings the foul, puts her on the foul line for 2 shots.
Oh, beautiful. She gets that first free throw in perfectly, bringing that score to 11. It's 32-11. The Lady Lobos over the Lady Cougars. And she's going for the second shot. And the ball is up and bounces off the rim. It's no good. Cougar ball, and the whistle was blown, Hugh.
Yeah, I believe they're going to call a reach in on number 11 for Snowflake. Number 13 had the ball, and she was in position, and number 11 just reached in and kind of caught her up a little bit, but it's still a foul for a reach in.
All right, Cougar ball. Ball goes out of bounds. It looks like the ball was thrown over to Mackenzie Adams, but it was thrown just a little bit too hard. Lobo ball now. Here comes Tori Flake driving it down for the Lady Lobos. We've got 1:02 left here. She passes over to her cousin, Ellie Flake. Back over to Tori. Tori's on the outside. Is she going to go for 3? No, she does a pass over, and that goes over to Emily Ballard. Shot attempt. It's no good, and now the Cougars have it. Driving it down right now. Shy Wheeler trying to get underneath the basket. Ball goes out of bounds, and the whistle's blown.
Yeah, Sholo got a good break on that as number 11 for Snowflake actually got her hand on the ball as it was passed over to a Sholo person. Ball goes out of bounds against Snowflake. Ball stays with Sholo.
Shot attempt, it's no good. Underneath the basket, trying to get that shot in there is Devin. And guess what? We have got a Lady Cougar, got a hold of that ball rolling around. Shy Wheeler just literally rolling around on her back, holding on to that ball.
Great hustle by Shy Wheeler. She was able to tie up the ball, and instead of giving Snowflake a fast break down the court line, she was able to tie her up, make it a jump ball, and still Snowflake's ball, but at least slows them down.
Tori Flake bringing that ball down for the Lady Lobos. Bounces it over to Ellie Flake. Back over to Tori. Tori at the top of the key. And back over into the left-hand corner. Losing control of the ball. And she passed it over to Mackenzie. Over to Ellie in the corner. And then Ellie tried to pass it over to her teammate. They lost control of it a little bit. Went out of bounds. Now it's Cougar ball. Inbound pass for the Lady Cougars. Bringing it down for the Cougars is Sierra Valentino. She passes it over to her teammate, and that is Devin. Devin bringing it down, and the ball goes out of bounds, Hugh.
Yeah, I'm not sure who they're going to let the ball there. Looks like they're going to give it back to Sholo, possibly a reach in by one of the Snowflake Lobo gals. And it's quickly turned over and back over to Sholo.
Wow, big shot attempt there at a 3-point shot by the Lady Cougars as the third quarter ends. 32-11, the Lady Lobos on top. Don't forget, this is the first half of a doubleheader. We'll come back with the boys game coming up to you here in just a little bit. You're listening to Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. We'll be back in 1 minute. Lucy, back to you.
When it comes to the internet, more megabits equals more speed. And that means better streaming of movies, better downloads, better online gaming, better everything. And Cable One high-speed internet gives you more bits for your buck than CenturyLink. Just take it from the Wall Street Journal. They reported that Cable One is a best value for high-speed internet. And in your area, we're the #1 value. So if you want more speed for your money, here's the value you're looking for.
Cable One, it's just common sense.
We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again.
Welcome back to the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week. We're here live at Cougar Gymnasium as the Lady Lobos have the lead on this one. They just kind of throw that ball out of bounds, and it's 7:53 here with 32-11. The Lady Lobos on top. Lady Cougars have the ball. It looks like Devin Zatar is bringing that ball down, she better hustle on down, get that ball across the line there. It looks like Tori Flake is reaching in, trying to grab a hold of it. She doesn't get it, and it goes over to Shy Wheeler, and wow, driving it in. Oh my goodness, and she falls down on the ground. That is Devin Zatar trying to get something going here for the Lady Cougars in the fourth quarter, Hugh.
Yeah, they got to start hustling there, and that's what they're trying to do. And Devin Zatar is really trying to push the pace for Sholo and trying to get a little more shots and stuff, as she's just all over the court.
All right, inbound pass coming in from Devin, and guess what? It's tipped off by the Lobos, but stays with the Cougars. Still Cougar ball.
Yeah, inbound pass goes off number 11 of Snowflake, so...
All right, there we go. Cougars got it this time inside. Devin goes for a three-pointer. It is no good. And it looks like the Cougars have the ball still. A shot attempt, no good. One more time, trying it for a third time, still no good. And now the Lobos have the ball.
Actually, they're going to call a foul on that as she went up for that last shot. She was taken out, got a little tap on the wrist there, brings a foul, puts her on a free throw line for 2.
All right, the shot is up, and it bounces off the rim. The first attempt is no good. Oh, beautifully. She sinks it for the second one. That's Sierra Valentino. Nicely done, bringing the score 32-12. Another point on the board for the Cougars. Tori Flake driving that ball down. And, three-point attempt shot by the Lady Lobos. It's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It's still Lobo ball.
Yeah, that was, she wasn't sure whether she wanted to drive or take the shot, so she got caught in the middle there. She was leaning forward, decided she'd put up the ball, just kind of looped around the ring, in and out, and as Shola was trying to hustle and bring the rebound, they just kind of tapped it enough to make it out of bounds, and goes back to Snowflake.
Inbound pass for Snowflake, shot attempt, and it is good. Beautiful shot there from the Lobos, and that was Madison Butler making that two-pointer. 34-12, Lobos on top.
Yeah, nothing but net by Madison on that one there. She got a beautiful shot, and as Sholo comes down and brings it in, as Devin Zatar, she was going to drive and started to spin as she was driving, got hit with a foul, and figured she'd put the ball up, and if it went, it would be good. If not, she's still on the line, and that's where she is for 2.
And beautiful. Nothing but net on that one for another point on the board for the Cougars, bringing it 34-13. A few substitutions coming in and out for the Cougars. And that's Devin down there. And she's going for shot number 2. And the ball is up, bounces off the rim. It's no good. Now it's Lobo's ball. Looks like Madison got a hold of that. She passed it over to Tori Flake's now got her hands on it. Went for 3, rolls off the rim. It's no good. Underneath the basket, great shot. Melissa Ike shoots it straight up into the air for 2 more points for the Lobos. 36-13 is the score right now. Inbound pass for the Cougars. Driving it down is Devin Zatar. Devin passes it over to Sunny Reedhead. Sunny makes a long pass across court to Alex Sandoval. Alex gets it in the corner over to Shy Wheeler. Makes a shot attempt. No good. Another shot attempt over there by Devin Zatar. It's no good, and now it's Lobo ball. Driving it down for the Lobos is Emily Ballard. Getting underneath the basket one more time is Madison Butler. A couple attempts by her trying to get it into the basket, but doesn't even quite get above the basket there, Hugh, and then the whistle's blown.
Yeah, she's got the height over the other gal, so she's able to get the rebounds real quick. She just, when she went to put them up a couple of times, she just didn't get enough elevation, and so when it came down that last time, it bounced off of Sholo Cougar, went out of bounds, and so they had the ball to bring it back in.
All right, Cougars got a hold of the ball now. Oh my goodness, trying to save it in the game. The Lady Cougars put it right back into the hands of the Lady Lobos. Right now it's in the hands of Michaela, and Michaela gets it over to Tori. Tori Flake gets it over to, wow, shot attempt there by Emily Ballard. It's no good.
Well, they're going to call an offensive charge this time against number 1 for Snowflake. Is going to give the ball back to Sholo.
All right, 5:38 left here in the fourth quarter of this game. Inbound pass, it looks like Devon's got it. She's bringing it in. Who's open? Well, guess who's open, and that is Lissa McVee over here on the left-hand side of the court. Whistle's blown.
Yeah, Lisa McVeigh, she wasn't sure if she wanted to pass the ball or continue driving. I think she got caught up as she was, wide open, nobody around her through there, and just kind of, I guess, caught her off guard as she decided at that point in time she's going to pass.
Wow, beautiful three-pointer just now by Breckley Tanner for the Snowflake Lobos. They were passing it around out there in that three-point range, and finally Breckley got it in. 38-13, Lobos on top, and now it's Cougar ball. Devon is at the top of the key looking to see who's open, trying to get somebody. Tori Flake says, no, I'm taking that ball right from you. She's driving it down, goes for a layup, and it's good. Beautifully done. Left-handed layup by Tori Flake, bringing that score 40-13 for the Lady Lobos.
Yeah, just drew a little small ticky-tack foul on that. Going to take her down the line, get a chance to go for a three-point play.
Okay, so we've got 4:52 here left in the fourth quarter, and we've got a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week, presented by Power 95.7. Back to you, Lucy.
All right, you're clear.
When it comes to the internet, more megabits equals more speed. And that means better streaming of movies, better downloads, better online gaming, better everything. And Cable One high-speed internet gives you more bits for your buck than CenturyLink. Just take it from the Wall Street Journal. They reported that Cable One is a best value for high-speed internet. And in your area, we're the #1 value. So if you want more speed for your money,
visit summithealthortho.net today. We're here so you don't have to quit fishing or tell the grandkids you can't keep up with them anymore. Wouldn't it be nice to get back in the gym again? Or be able to play a full 18 like the old days?
Summit Healthcare offers this active community the latest in orthopedic procedures. Whether it's a sports injury, total joint replacement, or something else, have your surgery and rehab right here at home.
Get the most out of life again. Visit summithealthortho.net today.
Game of the week. We are live here at Cougar Gymnasium for a doubleheader, and now the Lady Cougars have the ball. Driving it down for the Cougars is Kylie Tregascus. Ooh, big three-point attempt by the Cougars. It's no good, and the ball gets into the hands of the Lobos. Driving it down, trying to get underneath the basket. Going for two is Breckley Tanner, and a Cougar seemed to find herself on the ground there.
Yeah, Kylie Tregascus basically was coming down stride for stride for the Snowflake number 22, and as she went and put the ball up, just kind of leaned in, got a little bit of contact on the foul, puts Snowflake on the line for 2 free throws.
All right, that's Breckley Tanner on the free throw line for the Lady Lobos. 4:33 left here in the fourth quarter. The ball is up, bounces off the rim, it's no good, and wow, Madison Butler got her hands on it, but boy, that was very aggressive defense by Alex Sandoval. She got a hold of it, passed it over to Lisa McVeigh, and now the Lobos have it. And Madison Butler driving it down. Here she comes, getting herself underneath the basket. Going for two, a right-handed layup. Beautifully done. Nice. 2 more points, 42-13 for the Lobos.
Coast to coast by Madison Butler there on that one.
That's absolutely right, Hugh. Okay, going for 3. Oh, I thought she was going to have it. That's Lisa McVeigh for the Cougars. Lisa's only a sophomore for the Lady Cougars. Heavy on the sophomores on this Cougar team out there today.
Yeah, it seems like not only with football, so with basketball, they got a lot of young teams there.
All right, it's Lobo ball. Inbound pass over to Tori Flake, bringing it across the line and driving it down. She's at the top of the key. Who's open? She bounce passes it over to the left, getting underneath the basket, and there's Madison Butler going for 2. It's no good. Another attempt. It's no good. Bounce pass back to Madison. Circles around the rim. It's no good. Ball's out of bounds. Still Lobo ball.
Yeah, a lot of battle under the rim for a bunch of offensive rebounds for Snowflake. They kept going there until the ball gets knocked out of bounds by Sholo.
Ellie Flake passes it over to Breckley Tanner. Breckley does an across-court pass, and now the whistle's blown.
Yeah, and trying to save on the rebound there, number 24 for Snowflake actually wasn't able to get the ball back in play, drops it down out of bounds there, so it goes back to Sholo.
All right, Shy Wheeler passing it over to Devin. Devin getting underneath the basket for the Cougars, going for two. I thought it was going to go in. Whistle's blown.
Yeah, number 24 caught number 24. So number 24, Mackenzie Adams had the ball, got the rebound when she was going back up to put it up. Number 24 for Snowflake taps her on the arm. Surprisingly, they're in the bonus. They should be going to the free throw line on a 1-and-1. That's exactly what they're going to do.
All right. The ball is up. Bounces off the rim. It's no good. And that is Mackenzie Adams at the free throw line for the Lady Cougars.
I actually misspoke, Gene. It's a double bonus. They're in the double bonus there, so they actually get 2 free throws instead of just a 1-and-1.
All right, and that second one was good, bringing another point on the board for the Cougars. Score now 42-14. Lobos on top. Tori Flake driving it down. Seeing who's open, she passes it over to Breckley Tanner. Breckley cross-court pass. The Cougars get a hold of it now, and they're driving it down, trying to get underneath the basket. And, going for two. Excellent job, Sierra Valentino. 2 more points for the Lady Cougars. Nicely done. Tori Flake bringing it down for the Lobos, and she passes it in the deep corner to Audrey Livingston. Audrey back to Tori, and the whistle's blown.
Yeah, ball gets thrown out of bounds there as they're trying to pass it around, and it's going to become Sholo's ball, but these referees are definitely letting these ladies play as there's been plenty of contact between them.
Well, we don't have quite as many players rolling around on the floor as we did here in the beginning. It seemed like we had a player on the floor every couple of seconds. Inbound pass from the Cougars, and trying to get a Cougar player underneath the basket. Almost lost control of it. Wild pass, wild attempt by Kyra